There are certain WWE wrestlers who just deserve better. They are treated poorly and fans would like to see them receive a substantial push on television. With Vince McMahon retiring from WWE and Triple H taking over the creative direction of the WWE product, it's more than likely that the majority of the wrestlers on this list will gradually receive better treatment. With that being said, join us now as Wrestlelamia looks at 10 WWE wrestlers who deserve better. Number 10. Jinder Mahal. Long gone are the days of Jinder Mahal main eventing WWE pay-per-views. When Mahal's push ended late in 2017, fans expected Mahal to quickly move down the card, and they were completely right. Fast forward to 2022, Mahal has the single worst win-loss record for the calendar year out of anyone on the entire roster, which is truly shocking when you consider Mahal's credentials. WWE simply sees Mahal as a jobber and nothing more. The question is, are Mahal's fortunes going to turn around now that Triple H is in charge of WWE Creative? Well, it's hard to say. Mahal's initial 2017 run was very much the brainchild of Vince McMahon, so with Vince McMahon out of the picture, it seems unlikely that Mahal is ever going to reach the heights of his 2017 run as WWE Champion. Number 9. Bobby Roode. When Bobby Roode first arrived in NXT, it was made evident that Triple H saw Roode as a top main event level attraction. Roode was super over in NXT, the gimmick worked and his match quality was fantastic. However, when Roode was called up to the main roster, everything just fell flat. Roode had been in several random tag teams, and whilst this most recent tag team combination with Dolph Ziggler is well liked by fans, Roode could be doing so much more. Roode has spent the majority of 2022 either wrestling on house shows or being relegated to WWE main event. He has a ton of potential as an upper mid-card talent, and hopefully this untapped potential is realized under new management. Number 8. Roderick Strong. When former Undisputed Era members Adam Cole, Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly all exited WWE in favor of AEW, this left Roderick Strong alone in a state of flux. Strong had formed the Diamond Mine, which on paper sounds like a compelling stable, but NXT haven't fully committed to the group, and this has resulted in fans losing interest. It was reported in the summer of 2022 that Strong had asked for his WWE release. He was unhappy with his WWE placement and he wanted out. It was believed that this request was outright denied, which naturally didn't exactly motivate Strong in any way. Strong had a great relationship with Triple H before the game's health scare, so it's possible that the WWE will look to use Strong in a more meaningful manner. Strong is a great hand in the ring and would be a welcome addition to the mid-card on either Raw or SmackDown. Number 7. Dolph Ziggler. Now it's hard to believe, but at one point in time, Dolph Ziggler was one of the most over wrestlers in all of WWE. His work, attitude and character truly resonated with fans, but WWE just didn't want to fully commit to a Ziggler push. 2022 has been a weird year for Ziggler. He would go on a career resurgence in NXT 2.0 and ultimately win the NXT title. This run showed that Ziggler still had it, and fans hoped that this strong presentation would continue on the main roster, but they were sadly wrong. It's evident that WWE sees Ziggler's value in putting over younger talent. Whilst not the worst role in the world, Ziggler is a credible star who could be used in a meaningful storyline if he was just afforded the opportunity. Number 6. Mustafa Ali. Mustafa Ali was set for a push of his life in 2019 as he was going to win the Money in the Bank briefcase and potentially become WWE Champion. Whilst this never materialized, WWE clearly had big plans for Ali, and this would be shown with the inception of the Retribution stable. Although this stable flopped hard, it showed the WWE and fans that Ali wasn't just a tremendous wrestler, he was also a fantastic talker. Ali has been in an awkward position over the past year or so on TV. A personal fallout with former chairman Vince McMahon resulted in him asking for his release, but this was denied. Since then, Ali has been given small doses of a push, including a US title match at Hell in a Cell 2022, but this never resulted in Ali remaining on TV in a substantial role. He has a ton to offer the company, and a new WWE regime needs to realize how big of a star they have on their hands with one Mustafa Ali. Number 5. Kofi Kingston. Things just haven't been the same for Kofi Kingston since he dropped the WWE title to Brock Lesnar in 2019. Following his title loss, Kingston was immediately moved back into the tag division with the New Day, and other than a few glimpses of the Kofi Mania spark returning, WWE are insistent on Kofi being a team player for the rest of his days. Kofi Mania was a special time and WWE successfully created a likable main event star. It's just a shame that WWE believed that Kingston's value is part of the New Day rather than being on his own as a main event level attraction. Since dropping the title, Kingston hasn't done really anything of note, and there's certainly an argument to be made that the New Day stable themselves are kind of stale. Kingston was so great during the Kofi Mania run, and it would be refreshing to see WWE possibly revisit this storyline and maybe Kingston can have another run chasing the World Championship. Number 4. The Alpha Academy. 2022 got off to a fantastic start for Otis and Chad Gable, collectively known as the Alpha Academy. They would successfully capture the Raw Tag titles in a huge moment which would see Otis pin Randy Orton. When they eventually dropped the titles in March, the Alpha Academy quickly lost their place on the show and they were relegated to exclusively putting other tag teams over. Now for some context, the duo haven't won a match on Raw since the beginning of the year and there seems to be no plans of this changing. The Alpha Academy are without a doubt the single most underrated tag team in all of WWE. Gable has found his personality and character, while Otis seems insanely confident as an in-ring talent. It'd be great to see Triple H focus on this tag team as they deserve another run at the top of the WWE tag division. Number 3. Alexa Bliss. Now it's well documented that Alexa Bliss had a great relationship with former WWE Chairman Vince McMahon. Bliss and McMahon were always honest with each other, and this was seen in April 2022 when it was reported that Bliss directly told McMahon that she was unhappy with her creative direction. Bliss has been in a weird place since her Fiend departed WWE in 2021. She's taken on a supernatural gimmick, but it really didn't work without the Fiend being involved. When Bliss eventually came back to WWE after an extended break, she'd be presented as a hybrid character that was a mix between the supernatural-esque character and a popular goddess persona. Bliss is one of the most popular and talented female stars WWE have, and it's just a simple case of they just don't know how to effectively utilize her talents. Number 2. Asuka. One of the things that was clear during Triple H's time running NXT was just how much he valued Asuka as a performer. From the moment she debuted on the brand, she was cemented as a top female star and she was virtually untouchable. Whilst Asuka had some great moments on the main roster, including winning the inaugural Women's Royal Rumble, the same Asuka that was in NXT had never surfaced. She had been involved in some downright awful feuds which have damaged her character and ruined her mystique. She could be a huge attraction for the women's division, but that's if WWE devotes some time and effort to making her a credible threat once again. Now the good news is that Triple H will no doubt look to explore this option, and before fans know it, the Empress of Tomorrow could once again be at the top of the women's division. And number 1, AJ Styles. AJ Styles is a certified legend of the wrestling industry, but something has just fallen off about his in-ring work and presentation over the past few years. Since AJ faced The Undertaker in the Dead Man's retirement match at WrestleMania 36, things just haven't been the same. AJ has countless feuds and moments, but they just have not hit the mark thanks to WWE's creative direction. Take for instance his partnership with Omos. This really didn't achieve anything as Omos failed to get over, and it looked as if a lot of the blame fell on AJ. This year, AJ would finally have his dream match against Edge at WrestleMania 37, but the dream match failed to deliver. WWE would be more focused on debuting Edge's villainous stable rather than committing to a dream match. AJ is in a weird place currently as he's still presented strongly on television, but he doesn't really have anything meaningful to do. This has got to change now, and WWE fans once again need to see AJ presented as the modern legend that he is. But there you have it folks, 10 WWE wrestlers who deserve better. Be sure to leave your comments down below and I'll see you next time with some more wrestling content.